This is the ProTeam GoFit 3 cordless HEPA media. It's from Emerson. It's the commercial vacuum. Mine came with the 4AH 60 volt max. You can have the option of getting the 8AH, and it is a little bit bigger. Both batteries can fit in this, so you don't have to get a different vacuum. It does come with a charging power station. So when you plug it in and you put your battery on it, it just slides on like this. Once it's in, this will start at red, then it will start flashing at whatever it's gonna go at. Mine is already charged, but you can see it still needs just a little bit more because me having it off there. This will end up, the air will shut off, and this will go solid green when it's done. But if you're wondering and you're like, oh man, how much more time? Where's it at? You can always click that and see where it's at. Otherwise, you can read the different options and the colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. It does take 2 hands to pull it off, so let me situate this for a second, and then it just comes off. It's not hard, it's just you gotta hold this down while you're pulling. So now, as you see the back of this, and then you see in this, it's gonna slide on there very easy. So let me go ahead and hold this again, right there. That's all there is. If you want to pull it back out, you can click this button right here. It unsnaps it, and there you go. So when you put it in, you want to make sure that is popped out. Otherwise, if it's clinked in and you can barely see it, this is not in tight. You can still check your battery that way. Your power switch is over here. I'll turn it on for you. You can hear it. If you want to do the lower, you can go down one. Third time is off. You're gonna have this hose. It's gonna come separate. There's gonna be an L-shaped end right there, and then a straight end. The L-shaped end, you just stick in here and you push down really, really hard, and you just kind of have to wiggle it. Once it's in, you're good to go. Now, if it's the first time using your vacuum, and this is exactly what you're gonna do in the beginning when you get your vacuum, you're gonna pull everything out, you're going to open this up, you're gonna check that your bag, pull this out, you have this too. Then you want to make sure this didn't shift in the process of shipping. You put this back, you get an extra bag. I've already vacuumed, so for the purpose of this video, I'm putting in the new bag because I didn't want you guys to see my dirty bag. And then it just kind of sits in there. Sorry, let me get it. And then you'll pull this down like that. Sorry, what am I doing? Oh, it's right. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so then that puts it back on there. And then you have your accessories are right here. You have 4 actual accessories, then you have an extension. This comes off. So they'll be separate, and you'll just look at, it has a little divot in it. And there's a little divot on here. You'll just slide that in like that. Very easy. And you'll close it. It can go all the way in, but again, this is an extension piece. And you can see it is can be very, very, very long. These pieces work great. They just slide into the end of that. This is the one that you're gonna use most of the time, and this is what is unfortunate. These bristles, as you can see, they do not stick out far enough. They need to be longer, because what you're finding is you're gonna scrape your floor. You hear that? That is your whole entire plastic just rubbing against the floor. So to fix it, I'm gonna put a bunch of protective stuff over this. I've done this long enough, I know. But they really need to get these where they're longer, and this is not gonna be such a worthless piece, because this is what you're gonna use like 85, 90% of the time. These are just for the little extra areas. So they gotta work on this piece, big time. When it comes to the harness, it is very, very comfortable. I'm able to fit comfortably. You have every option to extend this, to extend the side. So if you're a bigger person, you'll fit fine. If you're smaller, I'm 5'7", 127 pounds. I fit in this great. So my husband, who is 6'3", 210, 215, something like that, he fits in here great too. So it doesn't matter. These are your instructions. You have a getting started. I pretty much just went over everything. Easy. Then you have a little bit more detailed troubleshooting, things like that. You can go through it. But again, I just went over everything very quickly because I read through everything and was like, gosh, that's a lot of information for such a short thing. So, but anyways, it's a great piece. It works really well. I just need them to fix that. or I'll have to find my other piece and use it in this vacuum. So otherwise, for the price, this needs to be better.
So we have a massive rug that we put in our bathroom. I just shook it in here. It's got my wife's hair all over it, so she blow dries her hair and it goes on the rug. So I am looking for the power switch. So the head on this is really big, but which is awesome. And it does a pretty good job, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of grindy. It doesn't have, very comfortable to hold and use, but the thing I don't like about it is this. I mean, there's hardly anything. This would be good maybe on like that really thin carpet they use in hospitals and office buildings, but as far as like linoleum or some of the other materials they use, definitely not like tile and hardwood like we've got in our house. I mean, you go into some of these buildings, law offices and stuff, they've got nice flooring. It's not the garbage stuff. So I don't know. I would say this is probably not good for cleaning floors.